Today, I'm going to be talking about why I'm starting this channel, even though I was absolutely terrified. Because I know a lot of you watching are sitting on an idea right now. Maybe it's a project, maybe it's a channel, or something you want to put out into the world, and you are stuck. You are overthinking it. You are waiting to feel ready, and I was at that same place for way too long. If you are new here, hi, I help capable overthinkers break analysis paralysis and actually show up visibly without waiting to feel confident first. And the reason I can help with that is because I've lived it. I spent 2 years preparing to start this channel. 2 years. And what I want to walk you through was what it actually looked like and what finally broke me out of it. So let me give you a full picture of where I was. I had this fear that if I posted something and get zero views, that would be confirmation. Confirmation that I had nothing valuable to say. That's all I've been thinking about and I've been doing. All the patterns I had noticed about fear and overthinking didn't matter. Nobody cared. But honestly, the second fear was way worse. I was scared that I would get some traction, that people from this planet Earth will actually watch. But then they expect consistency. They expected me to keep showing up, and eventually I'd run out of insight, and everyone will realize I was just someone who had one decent idea and nothing else apart from that. So what I did was felt logical. For an entire year, I researched how to structure video. I studied other creators. I wrote scripts I never filmed. I perfected thumbnails for videos that never existed. I told myself I was being strategic, being smart, making sure I actually knew what I was doing before putting myself out there. A full year of that continuously. And here's how the thing that actually hits me, the fear did not decrease, not even a little bit. Exactly 1 year, I felt as unprepared as I did on day one. I kept thinking that if I just learned more, practiced more, got better, then I'll feel ready. That's how it's supposed to work, right? But it didn't work out that way. That's when I realized that the fear wasn't a signal. It wasn't my brain telling me I was not ready yet. The fear was just going to be there. Whether I posted, whether I did not post, whether I was prepared or not. So the question changed for me. It stopped being when will I feel ready and became do I want to feel afraid while doing nothing or afraid while building something? Because I was afraid, I was afraid either way. I was still going to be afraid in whatever path I took, and the realization didn't make me confident. It did not make the fear go away, but it made the fear irrelevant to the decision. So I hit record, did whatever I want to do, and hit upload. Now, here's what I understand that I completely missed back then. And this is the part I think we learned for some of you. I thought the fear was about others' judgment, about what strangers would think, about getting criticized or ignored. But that wasn't it. The fear was about my personal judgment. I was terrified of finding out that I wasn't as insightful as I hoped I was. Because as long as I stayed invisible, as long as I didn't actually test it, I got preserved fantasy. The fantasy that I could help people, that I could say something that was meaningful, that I could build something valuable if I just tried. So stop staying invisible. Let me keep that fantasy alive. Starting the channel meant I had to find out more. I couldn't theorize anymore. I couldn't stay in a safe potential. I had to show up as I actually was, with the insights I actually had, and see what happened. The fear wasn't protecting me from other people, it was protecting me from the possibility that I wasn't who I thought I could be. But here's the problem with that kind of fear: you can't think your way out of it, you can't prepare your way past it, you can't wait until it feels different. You can only find out by doing. And look, this video probably isn't going viral, can just get like one view, which is something I really want. One view from someone on this planet Earth that I've never known, that I've never even talked to before. They are just interacted with this video. I'm not doing anything fancy here. I'm just talking to you directly, because if this helps even one person on this planet Earth who was where I was a year ago, sitting on something they want to create but can't seem to start, then that's enough. So if you are sitting on an idea right now, ask yourself this: is the fear telling you you are not ready yet, or is it just going to be there? Because if it's the second one, and I'm pretty sure it is, then the only real question is whether you want to be afraid while waiting or afraid while building. You are going to be afraid either way. So the best time to start was a year ago, but the second best time is today. Post something this week, not when you feel ready, this week, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, action beats confidence.